Hello everyone and welcome to this chair yoga sequence. My name is Helen and today it's going to be all using a chair. So make sure you have a comfortable chair, and if it's got wheels on it, make sure you've got the brakes on as well. And we're going to start in a simple seated position, but just make sure that you're sitting evenly on both sitting bones. So notice if you kind of lean to one side or the other, see if you can balance it out. Relaxing the hands onto the knees or the thighs. And just take a moment to sit nice and tall. Breathe in. Sigh out and close down the eyes. Just taking a moment to settle here. Letting go of whatever you've been up to. And allowing yourself to arrive in the present moment. And gifting yourself this next little portion of your day to stretch out your body and to focus and relax the mind. So we're going to start with a breathing practice. So we're going to place the hands onto our belly. And as you inhale, breathe down into your hands so you feel your belly expand like a big balloon. And as you exhale, drop the chest and draw navel towards the spine. So inhale, fill up the belly first, then into the chest. And as you exhale, reverse it. So drop in the chest, draw in belly to spine. In your own time. So as you inhale and send the breath down, you're breathing right into the diaphragm, which is our main breathing muscle. But when we get stressed, we forget to use this muscle and we breathe just into like the top portion of our lungs, which can give us tight shoulders. So every inhale, send it down, breathe into your hands. And as you exhale, empty from top to bottom, pulling the navel in. Take a couple more. Wonderful. And then releasing the hands back onto the thighs. You can keep the eyes closed if you wish. Otherwise, blinking the eyes open, we're just going to drop one ear to one shoulder. See if you can tell this shoulder to really relax. Lovely. And then gently and slowly rolling the chin to the chest. Take opposite ear to opposite shoulder, releasing through that side of the neck. Wonderful. And then continue with these little neck rolls. So maybe we stay in this little half semicircle. Or maybe some of us drop the head all the way back, open up through the throat. Just move into whatever feels good here, but be really mindful with your delicate neck joint. So move nice and slow. Wonderful. And then slowly bringing the chin to the chest, lifting the head. As you inhale, reach the hands high overhead. See if you can lift on out of the waist. And then bringing the hands to an interlaced position to the back of the head. But just bring them like a centimetre away from your head, so you've got a little bit of space there to begin to make some circles with your hands. And do not worry if it feels kind of awkward in the beginning. Just kind of move in a way that enables you to warm up through the shoulders. Wonderful. And then circle the opposite way. Maybe they start to get a little bit bigger. Very nice. Good. And then bringing the hands to the back of the head and lean back here. So you can use the backrest of your chair if you wish. Chin up, elbows out to the side. Opening up through the chest. So really trust the support and use that backrest. Lovely. Inhale, coming up, sit up nice and tall. And then you're going to bring one elbow down and one elbow up. So you're kind of stretching through the side, through the tricep a little bit. Breathing here. Good. Inhale through center and then pull the opposite elbow down. Opposite elbow points up. Breathe here. Wonderful, good. And then bringing the hands back through center and then releasing them down. Wonderful. We're going to take some side stretches here. So you're going to bring one hand across. You can either grab for your thigh or your seat. And then with your opposite hand, you're going to reach up and over here. So you get that nice side stretch. So this bottom hand is like catching you. So you can really like lean into the stretch. Wonderful. Inhale, come up through center, and then you're going to take a little twist. So with your top hand, you're going to bring it to the back of the chair and then twist yourself around. Drawing your belly in so you get that nice rotation through your middle spine. Wonderful. And then back through center, and then let's do the opposite side. So the opposite hand comes across, reach up and over, lean into it. So this hand is catching you. Just notice where you're feeling the main stretch. See if you can send your breath there. Wonderful. Inhale, come up through center and then bringing that hand behind to the backrest, and see if you can twist and turn all the way over to the opposite side. Pulling your belly button in, see if we can twist just that little bit more. Good, and then coming back through center. Well done. We're going to give the upper body a bit of a rest and move into the lower half of the body. So we're going to extend one foot out and then just begin to roll out through the ankle here. Maybe your ankle gives you a few little pops and clicks. Maybe you can fan out your toes, give them a little bit of space. Good. And then circle the opposite way. See if you can draw nice big circles. But maybe they're not perfect circles, and that's okay. Lovely. Good. And then bringing the knee in towards the chest, and then you're going to cross your ankle over the knee, keep the foot flexed. Now for some of us, we're already feeling that stretch into this hip and this glute, but if you'd like a little bit more, sit nice and tall. And then as you exhale, begin to lean forward. See if you can keep your back nice and flat. So this is really nice for your lower back. If you get a tight lower back throughout the day, try this on both sides, and it's really going to help you. But my hands aren't pressing into anything. We don't want to be putting pressure into this knee. We're just leaning forwards and leaning into that stretch. Lovely. Take one more breath here. And sigh. Good. Slowly coming all the way up, releasing that foot down. And let's do the opposite side. So extending the opposite foot out. Take a little bit of a rotation through the ankle. Maybe fan out the toes. See if you can really pay attention to what's going on in that joint. It's quite nice if you've had like a busy day, lots going on in the mind. It's nice to bring the energy down, like towards the feet. And then rotate the opposite way. You might find that your foot starts to get a little bit warmer. Good. And then we're going to bring that knee in towards the chest, flex the foot and cross it over. So this knee is dropping out to the side. You might just want to hold it here and breathe into it right here, or breathe in. And then take that little lean forwards. So for some of us, we only need to move like an inch or two to feel it. And the stretch is going to be in this hip, on the outer hip. But no forcing with the hands, it's just resting lightly onto that shin. And if you are leaning forward, you might find your tailbone tips back and you can really feel that opening through your lower spine. Great, one more breath here. And let it go. Good, slowly coming up and then releasing that foot. We're going to take our feet out and place the soles of the feet on the floor here. Nice, and we're going to take a little forward fold. So sliding the hands down, bringing the hands to the floor, and then letting the head drop down between the legs. So just completely relaxing the neck here. See if you can just give in the weight of the head to gravity. So you release the muscles of the face, the neck, the upper back. And then from here, shifting the weight into the feet and lifting the bum off the seat, coming into a forward fold. Keep the knees nice and bent, and then slowly, slowly roll up through the spine. Take your time to bring yourself up to standing. Wonderful. We're going to use the back of the chair now for the next few. So using the chair for support, we're going to bring our right hands to the chair and then grab a hold of the top of the left foot here, pulling the heel in towards the glute, and then find a little tuck of your tailbone so you feel that stretch through your quad and through the hip flexor. So this part of the body gets really tight when we're sat quite a lot, so we're just undoing that with this stretch. But if you want to test your balance, you can bring your hand away from the chair. Testing your balance is a really good one to focus the mind and practice your concentration. Lovely, one more breath. And then as you exhale, release and switch over. So grabbing hold of the right foot. So knees together, find that little tuck of the tailbone so you intensify the stretch in the quad and in the hip flexor. Option to test the balance if you want to as well. Good, taking one more breath on this side. And then as you exhale, release the foot. And we're going to do a little bit for our shoulders here. So you're going to bring your hands onto the backrest. Definitely make sure you've got the brakes on if you've got wheels on your chair. And then walking the feet back. And then you're going to allow the head to drop down between the arms. See if you can relax your fingers. Notice if you're clawing onto the chair too much. See if you can relax your hands. Sinking the heart down so it's really opening up through the chest, the shoulders. You might even feel that you're tight towards the armpit area as well. So let the head go and breathe where you are. If anyone feels like they want to loosen up the lower back a little bit more, you can swing the tailbone from side to side, and this will just gently unblock anything through the lower spine, the sacrum area. Lovely. And then to exit this one, slowly lifting the head and then walking the feet back towards the chair. Wonderful. Let's come down to take a seat once more. So finding both sitting bones again, sitting evenly, and then see if you can stack your head over your heart and your heart over your hips so your spine is nice and straight. Close your eyes. Breathe in. And let it go. Just take a moment to notice how you feel now. Maybe there's been a slight change in the body, the mind, maybe even your mood. Taking this opportunity to thank yourself for carving out a little bit of time to look after your body and mind. And then blinking the eyes open and welcoming yourself back into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me for this chair yoga practice. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you on the next one.